everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tea Time with Tommy, the pro wrestling podcast with Tommy, NORBZ, and me, Brittany. So on this episode, we have the guys from the Dirty Heelz Podcast. How about you two introduce yourselves?
The boy Coffee Weeks and aka Killer Stones. What half of the Dirty Heelz Podcast?
I am the d.o.e himself, good brother Bo, the other half of the Dirty Heelz Podcast, and we are the Dirty Heelz.
Dirty Heelz.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, also, why don't you share some of that joint that you're smoking right now? Just pass it around.
Pass it around now. Pass it around.
I'm doing it for y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, tea and weed. That's what we need on a podcast right now.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it up next time. We're all gonna get together after this and get some tea and weed going together.
Look, it helps the conversation. All right, it helps the conversation. All right.
Yes, totally.
Hey, so we both know you two dudes love wrestling. Why do you guys love wrestling, and why do you make a podcast?
Snoop, Coffee, you want to
go? I'll go first. Wrestling, I guess, I like wrestling since I was like 5. I had an uncle who used to always watch wrestling, and then, I fell out of wrestling because I did a whole bunch of other stuff through life, and then I met Good Brother, and it was wrestling every week with me and him. It was between wrestling and battle rap.
Yeah.
And we chose wrestling. So we just kept going with the wrestling. And we just would watch the time, and then eventually we started going to every show for like 2 years in the city, in New York City. Every independent show, and then we got to one show, we didn't really have too much cash. And
tell what really happened. Tell what really happened. We was at a all Mexican luchador event. We was the only black people there. We was the only black people there at an all lucha event. Of course, we didn't have enough money because we couldn't read the flyer. We didn't know what this much meant, but we took what we had because we was across the bridge, and we stood out there until we got in, man. Thanks to Coffee Weaston over here, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? I was across the street smoking. He talked to the promoters, and we was good, man.
I told the promoters we were independent podcast.
He wasn't, though, at the time.
I was like, yeah, but we weren't a podcast. We just had t-shirts and jackets that said Dirty Heelz. We just had t-shirts and jackets that said Dirty Heelz. So I told him we were a podcast, and then another promoter comes out. I told him we were a podcast, and then 2 minutes later, they let us in the building, and I called Good Brother the next day because the promoter called me and was asking me, am I going to do a recap on the show? I totally forgot that. I told him we were a podcast. So I called Good Brother the next morning and told him, and he was like, all right, I'll start the Instagram, and that's how we started podcasting.
Love that.
Pretty good.
Now, mind you, as we on the line waiting to get in, the fans that was on the line, the Mexican dudes, or they're tapping us like, yo, what y'all doing here? We like, what y'all mean? What we doing here? We here for wrestling. They look around like, dude, it's nothing but Hispanics here. Y'all. I'm like, yo, we love wrestling just like y'all. So they started breaking out the pictures of the dudes they already seen and shit like that. See, again, we've been already going to events, so it was nothing to pull out pictures of places we done went to already and guys we met, from Phoenix to Pentagon to random other people. You know what I'm saying? The Dudley boys. Shit, that was nothing, man. We got in and had a good time.
Pretty nice.
That's amazing. I mean, I sit here all day listening to you guys. My question to you two is, whoever wants to go first. You guys are big wrestling fans, as we know. Which wrestlers did you guys love growing up? Who'd you guys love watching?
Well, for me, being the fact that, I got a criminal record, wrestling. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. Wrestling is a big part of what I've been through in life. It's the only bit of my childhood I still have left. So, at the time, them guys was like, Undertaker was rocking, Shawn Michaels was rocking, King Mabel. That was my first match. King Mabel versus the Undertaker in a casket match. And ever since then, it was like love. And that was like 1994. You know what I'm saying? So it was all love since then, man. Definitely all love.
For me, it was either Macho Man. I always say Macho Man or Ultimate Warrior. Between those two, first wrestlers I saw that was like, yo, I gotta keep watching wrestling, and this is at a young age. So I just kept watching it, and you know, life goes on. You move, you get out of it, and then you eventually. But that's eventually what happened. You know,
not I, man. Dude, so again, I have a criminal record. I don't know what he's talking about.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm always a big fan of the Ultimate Warrior. I thought he was a great champion, and his character was just unbelievable. Like, you know, just coming out of the locker room and just running to the ring, like, holy crap! I always wanted to be like the Ultimate Warrior. I even had a face mask of the Ultimate Warrior for Halloween one time. So
it's crazy because growing up, we thought he was the best, but not knowing until we got older that he was the most dangerous man to work with in the ring.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, he just was like crushing people. Not to know that he was like crazy, like damn, it was like, but his legacy was, you know, is impacted, you know.
I think it was for me, it was his energy and the music, and just when he hit the ground running at 100 miles per hour. And the first time I ever seen Ultimate Warrior, I was like, yo, who the hell is this guy? You gotta be on 6 or 7. He's running out full speed. Doing that, I was like, yo, this guy's incredible. It was incredible, you know?
Yeah.
And then Macho Man, just the music, the nostalgia, his swag, everything.
Just, the cream of the crop.
I just love that's it for me, you know? Because I'm one of those guys, I like your gear. I like how you come. I gotta like your music, your entrance. I'm one of those, you know.
You don't give a fuck how they wrestle, man. If your boots is nice, you're good. Like what?
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
Yeah, totally colorful characters there. Hey, going back to your podcast show. What makes your show so unique from other shows out there on YouTube?
I'm gonna be honest, we're just ourselves, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest, as good as people think we are, we know we still fuck up on camera, so it's like
we're still learning too. We're still learning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that makes us unique. And of course, you know, we smoke, we drink, we have guests, you know, we just have fun. We have our own belts, you know, like we're like the more gritty side of wrestling, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we like to give people that aspect of us, you know?
Nice.
Definitely.
For sure.
I think what makes us different is probably the weed smoke, man, you know?
Yeah.
Not too many.
Yeah.
Not too many people, you know, it's not too many people that really watches wrestling that smoke. I don't really know how that name, but you know,
it's crazy.
I don't really know.
There's wrestling podcasts out there named Weed and Wrestling. This is like a couple of other podcasts out there, but it's like we just constantly smoke. No matter where we go, we smoke. So people might think we're Weed and Wrestling.
But you know, a lot of people know us from, like I said, we went to events for like 2 years straight. So in New York City, so every event we went to, we always smoke. So everybody always knew that from day one when they see us. And this is before we even started the podcast. It's like years before we started the podcast. Always
Look,
knew
we didn't smoke with wrestlers, referees, like
amazing.
You know, it's love.
I'll get NORBZ on it. I'm gonna get NORBZ on it for the next shows. What do you think, NORBZ?
Hang with these guys? No problem. Totally, man. Come down my basement. Like, we'll have a party down here.
I just want you to know we are 10 times worse in person, okay?
No. You guys are chilling and amazing people. Come on.
Thank you.
Very cool and calm. That's all we need right now.
Exactly.
Thank you, man.
At least that's him. He's the cool and calm one.
Man. I mean, it's a for what this is, what we're doing, man, it's a passion. So, you know, weed, wrestling, like what better pastime, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know?
Because at one time we didn't honestly think that, you know, people would even watch us because we smoke weed and you know, a lot of people are political and we don't want, you know, so
speak for yourself, man.
I
speak for yourself.
Yeah, it was always a big downer on it because I was like, oh, well, I don't think nobody wants to see us smoking weed, So, you know, and then I didn't want to put us in a box as these black guys who smoke weed. You know, I didn't want us to, you know, be in that box because people would put you in that box. I didn't want that. So,
but we always had to
like your brother said, you said you just be yourself. And that's what really helped us. We were just being ourselves. We didn't know what else to do. We didn't know we just do our little homework, and what comes out, comes out. You know, we do our best. But
and no matter whoever we had on our show, we always ask, you know, it's okay if we smoke, you know what I'm saying? We always ask, we just don't break out the blunts and just light this shit up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people come to the show or want to be on the show because we smoke marijuana, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, fuck it, you know, so it's a professionalism to it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then so going back to so did you guys go to like pre-COVID like live wrestling shows back in the day?
Yeah.
So besides the first show that you guys like, oh, we're now a podcast, what's the other memorable like live show that you guys attended?
I'm gonna say the Young Bucks last indie show.
Yep.
Oh,
that's nice.
Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks last indie show.
And it was the first. It was actually first show for the what's those guys' names? The Private Party to get signed to AEW.
To AEW.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, they fought the Young Bucks. Private Party fought the Young Bucks at House of Glory Wrestling, HOG in Queens, New York. Shout out to Amazing Red. You know, Master P bought the promotion. He has currently ownership of the promotion, but a lot of people who done wrestled and been there, man. So that was our biggest moment right there, you know, just to see them guys go at it.
I think we took a picture with Rick Swan. We took a picture with Smiley. We took pictures with Bubba Ray.
You took a picture of you took a picture of Marty Scurll. You just didn't know if it was him. he took a picture with Marty Scurll but didn't know. He still don't know if it was Marty.
I'm like, I know you're Marty Scurll, bro. Don't do that. I know that.
Just look for his cane. He's not hard to find.
No, he was just chilling though. He was chilling when he ran up on him. He was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And just sitting there, you know. And he with coffee. He's gonna like sing with Santana Ortiz. We met Santana Ortiz. He kept on telling him,
amazing.
Yo,
what's crazy is I'm standing next to Santana Ortiz, Santana for like 5 minutes. But I'm looking for Austin Aries and the British
Dave Boy Smith Jr.
Because we was at where were we? MLW.
Never say never.
We ran upstairs. We were like, yo, I know they're upstairs. We gotta get these pictures. So we went upstairs. In there, and I look again at Santana. I'm like, yo, man.
Santana?
And he like, yeah, I'm Santana. I'm like, yo. I've been standing here for 5 years. I didn't even know it. Crazy.
We met Brian Pillman Jr. We met him. We talked about sneakers and shit like that.
Wow.
Took pictures and all that. You know, it was a good time.
That's pretty cool. You guys met all our favorites.
Wish we had house shows in Toronto.
One of our friends. I think our first house show ever we ever went to.
Yeah.
When our friends got into Austin Aries.
Yeah. Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah. It was supposed to be him. It was supposed to be him, but he was afraid. He was supposed to be.
You know, I was the one in the back talking this shit. Like, he's like, you. I was like, no, not me.
So he pushed our other man's up. He pushed him. So he went down there. He did the fake, you know, he did the keyfave shit with Austin Aries, It was awesome. We got a great pop. The producers came and hollered at us, like gave us t-shirts here, go get y'all beers. And the guy that got into Austin Aries, he's actually wrestling now for Warriors of Wrestling. He's our best friend, man. So, you know, it's been a great journey. The real Anthony Bob.
Did he have the boa? Did he have a boa with him?
Nah. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had good times, man. No matter where we went, we had good times, and we glad that we made our name to a point where we can actually do this. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we watch
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Ran down on him.
The first time the first time.
The first time we met Pentagon and Phoenix, we were at HOG. And they thought they were just going to walk by us and skate by us. So cool. No, you're not. You're going to take pictures. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't walk by me. And he Pentagon was loud. I was like, come on, let's take this picture. He took the picture. Pentagon got out of there. Pentagon wasn't trying to take a picture. He was like, yo, I'm out. But when we got to the next event, which was the Lucha event, they actually knew us, and they actually gave us handshakes and gave us our respect, and
your phone died.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm pulling your card. I'm pulling your card. Pull your fucking card.
You don't want to pull a card, bro.
No, I'll pull your goddamn card.
Listen, we had an interview. We had an interview with Tommy Dreamer.
Oh.
Okay, that's not my fault.
That's awesome.
Did not know how to record.
Oh no!
We had some pretty good action, but lots of times we just look at it like it's all fun,
Yeah,
it's always fun and great memories for us. That's how we really look at it. We always joke about it, laugh about it later.
It's crazy because we lost that interview, but we actually went to Atlantic City to sponsor a wrestling event for Pre-Combination Wrestling. We commentated, we podcasted from an event, so we got to meet Tommy Dreamer again, viewing party, JTG, and stuff like that. We made up for our failures.
That's amazing.
We do our thing, man.
Amazing job, guys. Wow.
What it was we weren't planning on being a podcast. All of this was just memories. We was like, yo, let's go here. So we didn't want to miss anything, but the whole podcasting thing just came up. It was just like, yo, we didn't have enough money. Let's, everybody was telling us already we should do a podcast. And I was like, whatever. And it just happened to work that I did just happen to work. And it was like, all right, well, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
It's amazing, guys. Yeah, I actually met Tommy Dreamer in a house show years ago, and I have his autograph on my wall. And he was such a nice guy, like one of my favorite ECW wrestlers out there, and he was incredible that night. It was great to meet him.
He's one of them guys that would sit in the audience. Again, at the event we was at a viewing party watching AEW All Out, I think. And All Out. Yeah, All Out. He was sitting in the audience. Yeah, in the audience with us, we were chopping it up with him. We took a picture of him. We got a Kindle stick of his somewhere around here. I don't know. I think it's at his house or somewhere. I don't know.
Thought about it. We gave it the
thought. We had fun, man. We do our thing, man. We definitely do our thing, man.
Like I said, a lot of this stuff just happened because we weren't looking for it to happen. We just like, hey, all right, let's just go. Let's just make it move. We just wanted to make moves to places, and we just happened to meet. Like I met Chavo Guerrero. I got a signed autograph.
Chavo. Yeah.
Chavo. Who else?
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose.
Remember
Nyla Rose?
Sunny Kiss. Remember we met Sunny Kiss?
Oh, I love Sunny Kiss. She's amazing.
We met these people before they were AEW. We met them when they were promotions. That's how we got the whole idea to let's just do indie promotions. Like when we don't want really big wrestlers. We like the indie guys, because that's who we really go see. That's what we enjoy to go, looking at.
Like, believe it or not, as big as the wrestling world is very small. And just the guys that we interview and stuff like that we deal with, these guys got better stories than some of the guys that, these guys are interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
big names.
Yeah, it's to us, it's like it's cool, man. It's cool, man. It's people reach out to us as much as we do to reach out. People reach out to us, so it's cool, man. It's definitely cool, man. We thank y'all again. That ass.
You're amazing.
Thank y'all. You feel me? How y'all get Jake the Snake?
Yeah.
How do we get?
How y'all get Jake the Snake?
I just went online for hours. How y'all do
that? Yo, that was
you know what it is? We're not. I'm not gonna spend my time emailing. I'm not.
Oh,
not that guy. I'm not that guy that's gonna email a million people. I am not. and I'm pretty sure the brother's not either. So
yeah, I do my share of work, but I don't, you know, if I come across you, man, I come across you.
You guys are crushing it right now, so you guys don't need to email anyone.
Oh man, we still think we could do better. You know, I'm probably the bully of the crew because I'm always like, no, we can do better. I don't care. We can do better.
Broadzilla over here.
I'm definitely the Broadzilla.
Broadzilla, man.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Brittany's the bully of our crew. She bullies us around a lot.
Oh, thanks.
we feel her overwatching us. We feel her overwatching us.
Oh,
We feel her breathing. The hair on our neck is standing up. We feel you, Mom.
We're not messing with Britt, guys. We're not gonna mess with Britt. So we just.
And were y'all based out of where?
Toronto, home of the Raptors.
From Toronto.
Home of the Raptors.
Home of the Raptors.
Not bad. Toronto.
Yeah.
So, y'all,
Kawhi left us, guys. Kawhi left us.
What's your favorite Canadian wrestler?
Oh, the excellence of that execution.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Top notch. Like he's number one to me.
I agree.
Wrestlers.
I tried to get him on our show, and then he was like, his response was like, "Yeah, sure." That was his response. I don't know what that meant. I think he was, you know, smoking the magic puff there while messaging me back. I don't know.
Why not?
You would have thought it would have been easier because y'all Canadians, right? You're like, hey, it's not that easy, right?
But I have to spare an hour for him because he's probably going to tell a lot of stories of his career.
Yeah,
for sure.
We're hockey country, guys. Ice pucks and igloos, and you know. So like, Kawhi left. Kawhi can stand the cold.
Yeah, snowstorms and blizzards you can't deal with.
How long have y'all all known each other?
Britt, we went to the same school, university.
Yeah, we know 5+ years, and you know NORBZ for a lot longer.
Than that. I met NORBZ for another mutual friend. So
yeah, we met through mutual friends. Yeah, for a few years now. Yeah.
Okay. So
they were mean to me in the beginning. No.
Hey, coffee still mean to me, man. Coffee still mean to me.
I'm mean to everyone.
So what's y'all goals? Like, y'all didn't ask this. What's y'all goals, with this podcast and, since y'all been going, where do y'all hope to be in the next 5 years?
Oh, where you guys are.
Yeah, we just want to grow, man.
Where you guys are,
we
man.
have 250 followers right now. Like we want to take it off. Like
if you guys know any marketing geniuses out there who will work for free for a while, let me know. Like, we'll hire you guys. Yeah, we want to go on the road with you guys, like just to meet all our favorites.
I'm trying to tell you, it's 3 of y'all. The biggest secret between the 3 of y'all, I can tell y'all right now, it's 3 of y'all.
I tell them every day.
How many friends do you listen? I tell everybody this. Do I not, good brother? How many friends do you have, and you, Tommy, have, and NORBZ have, and Brittany have all together? How many friends do you have all together? And one without y'all Instagram, y'all probably have like 1,000 each.
Yeah,
1,000 each, right?
Yeah.
And then y'all have y'all regular page, right? Send that shit to everybody in your page.
Look.
Every single person until they block you.
If you got
doing it, I know.
If you got to take your daughter phone, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got to take somebody standing next to
the people at my job, I'll be like, yo, did you watch my episode? No? Let me get your phone.
Our friends are either lazy or mean. I don't know what it is. Our 3 friends are lazy or mean. I don't know.
They're into basketball.
And I'm a Raptors, guys. That's the problem. That's the problem with Toronto, Canada. And then Kawhi left us.
Basketball and hockey takes over in Canada.
Hockey, it's a problem.
Yeah. They gotta make space for wrestling. Yeah.
Look, you got us.
We need you guys. We need you both.
We got a little slack for doing wrestling for a little while. We could cut a little slack because people was like, wrestling's not real. But we was like, we know the movies you watch ain't real, but we still gonna fuck with.
Yeah.
So we cut a little slack. But even with our friends, we make sure every last one of our friends subscribe. Make sure they share, like it.
Look, we even do that to politicians when they come around wanting us to sign petitions and vote for you. Nah, you got to do something for us. Subscribe, comment, and all that. We don't play that shit. We do not play that shit. Favor for favor.
That is true.
Yeah, man.
Got a couple politicians already following us. We just tell them, like, we tell everybody, like, if you want us to do something for you, we'll do something for you. We don't mind. Just do something for us. Just like and subscribe. We don't care. That's it. Just like and subscribe.
It's so real. It's so real. It got to a point where, you know, we don't even really do regular podcasts. Yeah, we got our set of people, regular wrestling podcasts that we do collaborations with, but now to a point where we got other podcasters from that don't got nothing to do with podcasting that want to get with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it really be.
They don't have anything to do with wrestling.
They, you know, like we got podcasters on our followers that we talk to that don't like, hey, y'all lit. Y'all guys is lit. Fuck it, man. You feel? You know, and you know, so it's like, it's a blessing. You know, you just gotta have the charisma and the personality. You gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta apply pressure, man. That's all. That's it, man. You gotta apply the pressure.
My biggest secret is send it to everybody in your friend's book. Facebook. Send it to everybody in your inbox. Send it to everybody in your IG. If you got Twitter.
Even if you get blocked for 3 days, you just know you sent that out.
I get blocked for days all the time. But guess what? After they unblock me, I send it right back out to you.
That's some good advice there.
Totally. You guys are going to be our marketing experts. I'll just message you guys on Instagram every week.
Be our spokesperson.
I actually did a whole class on it. I did a whole class on this podcast. I was like, yo, all right, if we're going to be serious, I got to learn something. So I took this little class, internet podcasting class, and the way he was teaching me nothing but the stuff we was doing already. And I was like, yo, that's it? He just told us the stuff we was doing. I was like, all we got to do is that times 10? I was like, all right, we just jumping everybody in by time.
Why he was doing that? If you like that shit, you want to be our friend. You want to subscribe. I don't like it. If you like it, you want to subscribe. You like what we doing, you see what we do, you want to be our friend. Fuck that shit.
I subscribe, guys. I don't know about these two, but I subscribed already. So
Thank you, man. Thank you.
We had our Instagram page for like 6 months before we had one episode.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of helped us. You know, we didn't have one episode up yet.
We had
everybody else's podcast.
We had our own system before COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? So when a lot of the people that was doing studios and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, shut down and they couldn't go to the studio, we still had a system. You know what I'm saying? Like people was doing Zoom calls. We had our system, so it was done for us to still do an episode and rock. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was a blessing for us. You know? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, to wrap things up,
yes.
Last question. What is the current storyline or angle that you're closely following right now from any promotion?
I'm gonna say that's hard.
I mean, I'm an all-around guy. I watch 7 promotions at once, so I love it all. You know,
I'm gonna say NXT though. I'm following probably NXT the most, and I'm gonna say between the Finn Balor and Killian Cross and Adam Cole and what's his name? Forgot his name.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm following the most right now. Though that NXT.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Anyways, thank you two for being on the podcast. Good brother and Kofi. This has been another episode of Tea Time with Tommy, the Pro Wrestling Podcast with Tommy, NORBZ, and me, Brittany. Signing up, you guys.
Thanks again, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys. Man, we love it, man. We love it. Oh, this is Dirty Heelz Podcast.
and you watching Tea Time with motherfucking Tommy.
Beautiful.
Make sure you subscribe, man. Subscribe, man.
Too sweet.
Nice.